チキさん、始めますよ。チキ様、失礼いたしました。分かっていただけましたか、兄さん。
Okay. God, it feels like it's been a while. Well, it hasn't, really, but it feels like it's been. But it's really not. But finally, we're back from more Tsukihime. And also, happy Tsukihime release. I didn't get a chance to say it, but finally, it's here in English. My copy just came in. My physical copy finally arrived today. It should have arrived last week, but it didn't. But it's here now, and that's what matters. So before we begin, I'm going to make sure my audio is good before we get, started and all that. It's crispy clean. Crispy clean, also. If you hear, just because you saw the Red Garden tag and you're someone who haven't played them yet, like, because the new release and all that, I'm just using the tag because that's what I'm doing in the original, alright? If you don't want spoilers, get out of here. Just saying. Other than that, I hope we get a bunch of new fans for this series. I do, with this English release. There's a lot of people excited for it. A lot of people enjoying it out on Twitter, which is good. Which good. Taiwan needs to know, hey, we want this shit now, and we want it in English now, so that you all can experience it at the same time. That's what we want. But enough dallying around. So we just get back right into it. I remember we talked to CL. Now that the game has officially released, I will formally stop being a fan. Yes, obviously. Now that the game is going to attract a lot more people than I want it to, I'm not going to stop associating myself with this series from here on out. I am no longer a fan. I am now a hater of Tsukihime. Kidding. Also, we have 2 new commands, which, if I remember correctly, it's just to chill real quick. I forget what it is, but I think it's this. I'm going to double check just in case. Let's see, commands, custom. Yes. Alright. So if you want to buy the game, just type in Peak 1 or Peak 2. Exclamation mark Peak 1, Peak 2. I'll get you to the Switch store or the PlayStation store. There you go. It's that simple. Now go play it. Go buy it, go play it. Alright. Start playing this video game. Right. New chapter. It's almost Shiki's birthday, too. No, it's not. It's October 30th. It's past his birthday. Never mind. Well, this is new. Can't believe Natsu came out of my house to hold me at gunpoint forced to buy the remake. Goddamn right, dude. Real quick, when I tell you... Where the fuck it's not? Stop trying to fuck with me. When I tell you, I got my message, my email, saying, oh, it's in the mail. Dude, I was so happy. I'm like, finally it's here. Dude, this collector's box is so good. I love it. It's so good. I'd buy it again. Never mind. Yeah, I was gonna say, bro, I'm not. I muted the stream. Congratulations. But yes, I'm going to chill right now before Nasu. I'll do it for him because I'm a sucker for these games. There you go. Buy them. That's the PlayStation one. You want the PlayStation 1 with Switch one? Buy it. Here you go. Go buy the game. If you don't own the game, go buy the game. Go buy it. I don't make the rules. Alright. Enough shilling for this game. When it's on sale? Sounds good. That works too. Want to wait for the sale? You can wait for the sale. Alright. It's enough shilling. Let's play this one. This one's free. It was years and years ago. Came here after having shut myself up in my room for so long. Probably after I had become friends with one of the servant girls and was coming out to play at last. I'm sorry, Nissan. In the empty courtyard, I guess someone started to cry. Even when I asked what she was apologizing for, she just kept apologizing. Because we stole everything from you, Nissan. The reason why Akiha is crying is something that has already ended for me in the past. I realized I didn't hold a grudge. But a 6-year-old girl can't be responsible for that. It can't be something that she would apologize so desperately for. In the first place, she didn't do anything wrong. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Nissan. Why didn't I notice? The very first time I met Akiha, she was always apologizing to me. This big mansion, the only one who cried for me. Thank you. Thank you, but that's enough. Smiling, I stroked Akiha's head. Akiha looked up at me, bewildered. Then, for the first time, I felt strongly. You don't have to cry, Akiha. From now on, we're brother and sister. I remember Akiha's face laughing happily. I made a promise then. We would be a real family. Since I was the elder brother, I would protect Akiha, whatever happened. Such thoughts. At a time where I held on to those thoughts as if I was dreaming. Well, back to the mansion. I wake to the morning light. I know for sure that I'm not the killer. I had dreams of murder last night. Woohoo, finally. But there was something. I feel like I had a nostalgic dream. Akiha and I were still young. A dream from before we knew what we were to each other. Oh, excuse me. It's time to get up, Shiki-sama. Yeah, morning. You're early again this morning. Izue bows and enters. As always, she places down a fresh school uniform and bids me good morning. Shiki-sama, what time did you return last night? Akiha-sama was waiting in the sitting room. Yeah, I was tired yesterday. Akiha was waiting in the sitting room, but I went straight to my room. Oh. I didn't know I was going to get a season 2, right? Okay, I guess I'm going to get back to finishing the first season. Answering, I feel depressed from self-loathing. Last night, departing from CL-senpai, I returned to the mansion and went straight to my room to escape Akiha. Although I denied it to senpai, I was afraid to ask Akiha. Can I just ask Akiha, are you a vampire? The answer was the worst possible. I wouldn't know what to do. Think about that sort of thing. I can't face her. I can't talk to her. Sui, is Akiha already in the sitting room? Yes. She has been waiting for you for some time. I see. That's bad. Right now I have no confidence I can talk with her as I usually do. I'm not sure I can manage even a casual greeting. Sui, sorry, but could you stay with me today? Until I leave, I'd like you by my side. Shiki? What are you... What? The expression does not change. Sui looks at me in shock. Oh! Blush? I understand. Then, shall I accompany you until you leave, Shiki-sama? Bowing very deeply.
Wow, Mambo!
Truly a Mambo moment. No way, blushing Sui? Peaked right here. For this stream, we haven't gotten very far yet, though. Bowing very deeply, Sui credits my request. Okay, but what does this accomplish? I don't get it. What you accomplish with this, Chiki, but alright. In the sitting room, Kwaku-san is drinking tea with Akiha. Morning, both of you. Somehow, I greet them naturally. She's a bit peeved for not us showing up. Maybe she's mad at me for going straight to my room. Akiha glanced only briefly at me, saying nothing. Good morning, Shiki-san. You should see you together with Hisui-chan. Yeah, I don't feel great today, so I asked her to escort me. It'd be dangerous if I felt giddy on the stairs. I felt giddy. I don't think that's a word you meant to use, sir. I see. Hisui-chan, you really are relied on. Oh. Oh, and she's a fan. She wants to be relied upon. That's great. Of course, Hisui stands beside me silently. Well, I'll go and prepare breakfast. Please wait with Akiha-sama. Kwaku-san goes into the kitchen. Akiha says nothing. Feeling an unpleasant atmosphere, I sit down on the sofa. And an uneasy silence rules the sitting room. Nissan. What is it, Akiha? You said you were not feeling well. Are you feeling alright? No, it's nothing major. You don't need to worry about it. Well, now you're making a fucking worry. Don't. You're making a worry. Really? Well, then, that's good. But Akiha looks away uneasily. There's something strange about Akiha's attitude. It's obvious she cares about last night, but she's different from usual. Usually, she would at least say, "Why didn't you tell me when you came home?" Instead, she looks incredibly nervous. Akiha? Nissan? Oh, Nissan? More of a questioning tone, instead of shock. Two speak simultaneously. Yes. What is it, Nissan? No. What were you going to say? Nothing. I was just calling your name. But that's not my name. Nissan's not my... Alright. What? I get even more confused. Akiha-sama! Chiki-san! Breakfast is ready! Nissan's voice comes from the dining room. Well, shall we go, Akiha? Yes, let's go, Nissan. Okay, I mean, good start, Chiki. Good start. Doing alright so far. Somehow, Akiha seems awfully meek this morning. And now I hate myself even more. Before, I was thinking how difficult it would be to see Akiha, yet I'm thinking if she's this subdued, I want to talk with her more. Well then, Shiki-sama, Akiha-sama, have a good day. Follow my instructions precisely, and Hisui follows us to the main gates. Since today's Saturday, I'll be back a little early, but you don't need to wait out here. I might go to play for a bit. Please wait in the mansion. And from her consent, Hisui bows and will leave the gates of the mansion behind. I was gonna say I know which path they're taking all that because of the material book actually comes for the whole map of the Soya and how it's all formed and where everything is. But that's Soya, not Misaki Town. So no, I can't use that as reference. Never mind. I can when Red Garden comes out though. In a couple more years. Now, the problem is the way from here to school. Akiha follows silently next to me. Although part of me is glad at the silence, it still feels uncomfortable. Well, yeah. I'm not surprised. We arrive at school. It's just past 7:30. A small number of students arrive at this time. Oh, it's when I wake up in the morning. Alright. Okay, it's still silent. It would be really awkward if we didn't exchange a word all morning. Hey, Akiha. Uh, uh, yes, what is it, Nissan? What is it? You seem really odd this morning. You were angry about last night and you seem really distant. Does it seem that way? Yeah, it does. Are you still feeling bad? If so, you should be rested. Suddenly I notice. Akiha took the day off school yesterday. Yesterday, she also had bandages on her arm and said she had a painful experience. Nissan, don't really look well either. No, that's... I shake my head to throw off the unpleasant image. There's something wrong. Does Akiha suffers from the same frailties as I do? There's something strange about her taking a day off school. I have to trust Akiha, so I can't let my imagination run away with me like that. I'm fine. Importantly, what's wrong? Somehow you seem really feminine this morning. Not like yourself at all. Feminine? What's that supposed to mean? Shiki, what do you mean by that? Smooth, Shiki. Smooth, man. Yeah, you said something you shouldn't be saying, but smooth. You just said something really terrible, Nissan. Yeah, that's a little more like it. I feel uneasy if you're not like this. Akiha. Well, being calm isn't that bad every once in a while. Oh. Am I always so rough? No, you're gentle. You're polite. Proper. That's strange. In that case, why? Why do I think of her as being calm all the time? Shiki, you're being very confusing here. What do you want from your sister? What do you want from her? Just more specific, what do you want? Well, it's okay if you say there's something wrong with you. I won't ask anymore. Come on, let's go inside. Okay. At least you want to say something. Akiha follows me into a school building. See you later. School finishes early today. We can have lunch at the mansion. Nissan. What is it? Feel bad after all? So I'll take you to the nurse. No, I feel fine. I don't feel bad at all. There's a reason I just feel completely lost this morning. Lost? What do you mean? Nissan, do you remember that childhood promise? Random, but no. Suddenly, Akiha comes up with me with flushed cheeks. Akiha, don't do that. Childhood promise? What's that? Jeez. Of course you don't remember it. That's fine, it's nothing at all. I'd expect you to anyway. Oh. It seems it didn't mean anything to you. Akiha turns away. What's this all of a sudden? We were children. That was 8 years ago. You said promise, but there's so many promises I made to you. If you ask me like that, I won't be able to remember. That's true. But aren't there some things you want others to remember? Last night, I had a dream about when we were small, so I wondered if you remember. If you would remember, God. Sometimes my mumbling gets the better of me. And I apologize. Akiha. You think I can remember everything just because you saw a dream from your childhood? Sister. Again? No way. But it was nostalgic. Don't you remember the first time you called my name? It struck my head under the tree. Back then, I would cry easily, right? Everyone would try to calm me down when I cried. You would be sad with me. So it caused me to cry more, but afterwards, I really felt like there was nothing sad anymore. For that time, Nisan, what's wrong? You feel ill? Akiha, the dream last night. Is it the time you were crying in the empty garden? Yes. I don't remember it very well. I feel like that kind of dream. Uh-oh. So on a scale of 1 to bad, how bad is that we're sharing dreams now? A scale of 1 to bad, how bad are we talking here? Something cold runs down my back. Okay, this smells like a bad. That dream. I had that dream too. Senpai said I get pulled into the vampire's mind. Very bad, actually. Off the scales bad. Nisan? Oh no. Are you sure you're alright? It's nothing. Well, I'm going this way, so bye! So it's off the scales, and it's not bad, it's very bad. Probably past and extremely bad. Apart from Akiha feeling sick. Why? Why is the result always the worst possible? Being drawn into the vampire's mind as I sleep. Last night. Didn't want to know I was dreaming the same dream as Akiha instead of the killer's dream. Yes. Calm tone-of-mention music. To soothe the experience of realizing that your sister may be a vampire. Only a few people in the classroom. I went to my seat by the window and put down my bag. Sitting in my chair, I wait for homeroom to start. Oh, you're early, Tono. Look pretty pale this morning. You alright? Hiko. Honestly, you, Akiha, you all keep saying the same thing. Maybe you look that bad? Nah, actually, you look much like you always do. I guess you just look really down, huh? Down, huh? Certainly I feel down. What does it mean? What does it mean to feel down? I know it's a term to use that you're sad and distraught and whatnot, but the word I feel down always sounds so funny to me. I don't know why. How do you feel a direction, you know? I get down is usually negative. It's not feeling up. See, Eddie, that's the kind of critical thinking I'm asking for in chat. Thank you. It means not feeling up. You're goddamn right. You just do. Like, feeling down. Yeah, you're not feeling up then, are you? So thank you for that, Eddie. I forgot to say, I'm so sorry. Thank you for joining, Min and Anna, Eddie. Everyone else was watching and just chilling and, you know, lurking. I'm feeling pretty north today. That's good. North is usually dictated as up, so that's a positive thing, so that's pretty good. As if I came and said, wasn't it like I said? I wouldn't be able to say anything back. Hiko? You seen Senpai today? Might feel west tomorrow. That's like so-and-so, yeah. We should start dictating emotions based on a compass. You know, north, south, east, and west. We should dictate emotions by compasses. I think that'd be pretty funny. Today, I'm feeling pretty north, not gonna lie. Tomorrow, as you said on it, I might feel pretty west. Actually, I might be in east even. Today's a north day. Goddamn right. From where I'm sitting, I don't know where north is, but I'm assuming it's somewhere in, like, my right side. Usually is. I'm just assuming. Huh? Which senpai? Monday goes north day? Wait, really? Wait, you're... You're not... No. I fucking believed you. I believe you guys so easily for no reason. I should stop doing that. Use coordinates to describe how you feel in better detail. Ah, yes. I feel a bit of... Well, if you use battleship terms, I feel a bit of an A... What? Actually, what's battleship terms again? Is it like A2? A3? Is that it? I'm feeling pretty 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, 5, 2, 3. Ah, yeah. Yeah, that sounds about right. I feel a bit, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, 5, 4, 5, actually. You know, that's how I'm feeling today. Also, what do you mean, which senpai? Which? What senpai we both know is Xiao senpai, right? I'm feeling... I'm feeling latitude 45.27292 and longitude plus 34.2193. Yo, Minna, that's pretty good. That's good feelings right there. My X coordinates are feeling pretty 275, and my Y coordinates are feeling pretty 25. We gotta go by X and Y coordinates real quick. That's how I'm feeling. Those are not real coordinates probably, but hey, I failed geography, I think. I mean, I did alright, I guess. Who's that? Shit. Any foreign students in this school? I was open in astonishment. Wait, are we doing this fucking CL route thing? Arihiko, you... Several advantages of my savings account after the remake. Fucking A. Hey, yo, samesies. Hey, yo, up top. Who lost their savings when the remake came out? Up top, right? Worst part is I'd fucking do it again. 10 times out of 10, I would do it again. No matter the universe, I would still buy it again. I mean, if I had to wait like a day or more too, I probably just bought it digitally just to have it. Today's definitely a 51.897028 minus 1.526256 day. Search those chords up. I'm scared, but sure, I'll indulge you. What? Where even... What the fuck is this? Chadlington. England? What? You're trying to make a funny Chad joke. Yeah, I see what you're doing. Arihiko, you... My broken voice gets that far. I can't get any further. What is it, Jono? You got something to say, then say it. Is there anything except money problems? Alright. That's actually my address, what the fuck? Oh no, what the fuck? Stop doxing people! Oh yeah, I will say, I hope someone uploads the English material book so we can read it first on stream. I hope someone does that because I definitely feel like a 18.3002 degrees north and 64.8252 degrees west. Is that Maya? Most junk. Dog Island cut. Dog Island? What? The Stragglers? What? Christmas Cove? What? Dog Rocks? What? The fuck? And that's where I burned the bodies. Oh, you guys are having fun with these coordinate jokes, aren't you? But yeah, as I was saying, I hope someone uploads the Epstein's Island. Oh, fuck. Yeah, stay away from that, oh no. But yeah, I hope someone uploads the material book in English so we can read it on stream. Because if you haven't read it, there's some funny stuff in there. There's some cool stuff in there. But that's shitty. That's a. Ugh. Why is he on Dog Island? Is my question. Hold on. Why is he on Dog Island? Can't wait for it. Guys, we only have so much time in the day. We can't all be doing coordinate jokes. This is Japan. No, it's not. I thought Hanga-Roa. You know what? Okay. Man likes dogs. He likes more than just dogs. I'll keep it a buck. He likes more than just dogs. It's that's a bit more than that on it, but yeah, you could say he likes dogs. But again, yeah, he likes a bit more than just that. Nope, still don't have it. Damn. I tried. Let's check. There's still no English digital upload of chords for Easter Island. I did not reach Easter Island. I reached something called Roa. The guy acts like usual. Acting like usual. He doesn't remember Senpai at all. You really don't remember Senpai? Close enough. Alright. That's what I'm asking. Who is this Senpai you keep talking about? But I can't answer anymore. Gradually, I begin to understand the meaning of the goodbye she gave last night. Oh, I should read this. Oh, old Kunifuji will be here any moment. See you later. Rika returns to his own desk. Teacher enters the classroom, homework begins, and after that, the first period starts with physics. Oh, physics. When you hold a ball and you let it go, it goes forward. See, I'm good at physics. Just observe vacantly. Senpai's really disappeared. She's not merely disappeared from before me. She's vanished without a trace. The spell is easily faded. The spell is easily faded. Being somewhat sad, she said that. Ariko doesn't remember her. I'm sure no one else remembers either. She was never a student here. She was just sent here in order to observe me. So, once she revealed her true character to me, there was no need for her to remain here. My chest hurts. In place of proving that I was not a killer, see how Senpai disappeared like a mirage. Dang. Lunch comes and all classes end. Seeing to enjoy Saturday to the fullest, my classmates rush out of the classroom. Well, yeah. It's only once a week. Can't enjoy the Saturday. No? Listen, Tono. You're not going? I'd just staying a bit longer. If I wait a bit for someone. That'd be Akiha-chan, right? No way. For Akiha, I'd go and pick her up. I'm waiting for someone who has no reason to come, so I don't know if I'll get to see her. Alright. Well, later. Yeah, and don't go playing around too much at night. I'm done for if you tell me that. If you have to tell me that. I think he'd be fine. His greatest enemy has been dealt with, which is Yumizuka Satsuki. If you don't know his greatest enemy. Worker goes, and the students start to go as well. I'm left alone in the classroom. Still waiting for CL Senpai. Click. The hand of the clock hits 1 p.m. As the sounds of practice begin to echo from the grounds, the classroom door slides open. Isn't it sad, Sachi? Oh, speaking of... Hey, Akiha. There's Akiha. She comes over to my seat by the window. Son, you're not going home? No, I'll go. I just haven't seen Senpai today. I thought if I waited here, she might come by. No, that's wrong. Just wanted to come by. But she's never going to appear before me again. Is that so? Well then, I'll wait with you. Oh. Guess it's a desk next to me. I don't mind or anything. You really are nosy, aren't you? Yes. I'm your sister, after all. Seeming a little happy, I'll get sits on a chair with a smile. Well, there's no reason to send her away. Although it's unpleasant when Akiha and Senpai see each other, Senpai isn't coming anyway. I'm just wasting a day. I'm just wasting a day. I was surprised even Akiha's like, hey, so you said to Ciel, to Hisui that we'd be home pretty early. But, I mean, she prefers spending time with Shiki more than following the rules, so... Take those. It's afternoon. Akiha doesn't complain and only sits next to me. To think of it, this is the first time I've been with Akiha for such a long time since I came back to the mansion. Without conversation, I'm more aware of Akiha than ever. When we were small, Akiha was always crying. And for 8 years, Akiha waited for me. Even now, Akiha simply accompanies me calmly. When I was told that Akiha might be a vampire, all I did was deny it. Reasons are obvious. Akiha is my important younger sister. I didn't want to accept it. The girl I promised to protect. The reason I returned to Tono Mansion. I was surprised when I met Akiha for the first time after 8 years. Now grow beautiful. Akiha is important to me. I think I love her. But what kind of love it is, I cannot put into words clearly. Sibling love. Right? Tono? Sibling love. Right? Nothing else. Nothing else. Swear to God. We've lived as siblings for only 2 years. During that time, the feeling I wanted to protect her was stronger than the feeling of family. I don't understand. At times, I gaze at Akiha so much that I don't understand myself. It's not that she's important to me because she's my younger sister. She's just important to me. So, if she's a vampire, Akiha, shall we go back? I don't mind, but is that alright, Nissan? Senpai isn't here yet, is she? No. She's not going to come, so it's alright. Akiha says nothing more. Suddenly, I realized something. Haruhiko and the others, even the teachers don't remember Senpai. Akiha seems to. Akiha, what do you think of Senpai? I'm not sure who you mean by Senpai. But I think you mean Sia-san? In that case, my opinion hasn't changed. I don't want you to associate with that person. What? My voice dies. Akiha remembers Senpai. Everyone else has forgotten her, so why? Akiha, you... Nissan, what is it? You have such a terrible expression right now. Why? Why do you remember Akiha? Everyone has forgotten Senpai, so why do you remember her? Huh? Akiha's expression freezes. And then she looks away from me. Akiha, could it be you knew from the beginning who Senpai was? Oh shit, wait. Hold on, that's a big deal. She doesn't answer. The silence means yes. When did she know who she was? I'm guessing from their first meeting. She instantly guessed who Ciel was. Or did she just know about the burial agency from the beginning? Oh, the Tono knows a lot of weird shit, so I don't know. Akiha, answer me. You knew Senpai was a vampire hunter from the beginning. Is that why you didn't like her? Vampire? Nissan? Miki looks at me aghast. Her face doesn't seem surprised at the word vampire, but it seems she's surprised to hear it coming from me. Akiha, wait, hold on. How much do you know? Hold on a fucking... How much do you know? Akiha, answer me. If you don't, I won't be able to believe you. Yes, Nissan. I knew from the beginning that person was different. As I knew she was hypnotizing people she saw for the first time, I didn't trust her. Senpai was hypnotizing people. Yes. That's why everyone didn't think it was odd for someone to have a name like Ciel. As I was unaffected by her, I realized there was something different about her. Akiha explains herself, but she left out an important part. If everyone was taken in by Ciel-senpai's hypnosis, why wasn't Akiha affected? Or why was Akiha unaffected? When the hypnosis is removed, those people affected by it will forget the person called Ciel. Since I was never affected in the first place, even though it has been removed, I remember her. I get it, but Akiha, why weren't you affected? Well, that's... I see. Those who don't have bloodline are normal. Because of that, Senpai's hypnosis was ineffective. Nissan, why do you... It's natural. After all, I'm not normal either. Yeah, because we aren't affected by it, but yet we were? Right? It's suggested, at least in the remake, when we see Ciel on the subway train, not subway train, but the train. When Ciel shows up, it flashes white for a second. That's Ciel using her hypnosis. So the remake's implying that we are affected by it. But, like, when she dips and everyone else forgets, we don't. Yeah, I get that part. So yeah, he was affected by it. So Ciel is keeping up the charade of Shiki being a Tono by not turning it off for him. And that, honestly, true girl bossing right there. That's what that is. Girl bossing to the fucking realest possible state. The 3G strike again. Girl boss, gatekeep, gaslight. Ciel really is the queen of that shit. Saying that, I stand up. After a moment of astonishment, Akiha also stands up with a determined expression. The empty classroom. They gazed at each other and the classroom dyed red. She doesn't know in this one that the Shiki isn't a Tono. That confuses me more then. Why does she still remember Ciel? Because I figured she'd just turn it off then. Unless there's something else at play here that we'll figure out. Unless maybe you're gonna hit with the classic, we'll find out that, won't we? Is that this kind of moment? There's probably this. Probably Nasu probably didn't forget. Ciel, the queen of being an absolute asshole, then get confused why Shiki doesn't trust her. Well, I heard it from Senpai. All those in the Tono family have special powers. And among them, there are those who end up not being able to restrain themselves and kill others. But I don't believe it. I don't want to believe it. Please tell me, Akiha. You're not a vampire, are you? If she forgets Ciel, then the whole scene about her making she can realize it's not killer goes down the drain. True. That means he should have those dreams again, yeah. Maybe because she didn't have touch she like she did the rest, it was weak enough, or it was weak enough that it didn't affect it. Maybe. I don't know. When there's no tell for when you're hypnotized, when she gets hypnotized, not in this game, unlike in the remake. Which is why I was kind of curious, because in the remake, I mean, there's no consequence of Ciel making Shiki forget who she is. There's no consequence. I'm surprised she doesn't do that. And for this route, I understand what you mean by that, Minun. 100%, that makes sense. Why she wouldn't turn it off for him. 100% understand. But in the remake, for the Ciel route, I don't understand why she keeps it still going. I mean, there's a scene or two where he he doesn't realize it's CL at first, just someone who looks like her. But he's still remembering CL, so... Still hypnotized then, clearly, but I don't know. Some burning questions that I'm sure Red Garden will love to answer. Speaking of answering, Akiha doesn't answer. She merely narrows her eyes painfully. Why? Why won't Akiha, even if it's a lie, say, "Of course not"? Say something! Why won't you answer, Akiha? You cry out, since the silence is painful. A little more silence follows. So nothing was wrong, Akiha walks gracefully to the window. Long red hair is transparent in the sunset. Her red hair flutters as she turns around. Oh no. Well, there's a CG for you, but oh nay. Smug Akiha! Let's go! I can't wait to see this in the remake. I can't wait to see this in Red Garden now. Yo, this CG in remake is gonna go so hard. I can't wait. Well, then I'll ask. If I was a vampire, what would you do, Nissan? Her look, like a blade, pierces my throat. That's... like his gaze drills into me. We're separated. You know she's away from me. It's a feeling of tension like she's right in front of my face. Answer me, Nissan. I asked, if I were a blood-sucking demon, what would you do? Akiha, that's... If I were to confirm that, there'd be no need for me to hold back. Do you understand, Nissan? I could stop being obedient. I could stop being obstinate and become more honest with myself. Right? Terrible pressure and a glint of cruel enjoyment in her eyes. Akiha gazes up at me. I shudder as I look at her. Though Akiha is looking up at me, her gaze is so cold and she seems to be looking down on me. I'm breathing in and I can't speak. I know we're far apart. We're so close we could kiss at any moment. Akiha's eyes are cold as those of a stranger. Akiha, you... My voice stops there. Whatever happens, cannot finish. Just a joke, Nissan. I don't drink people's blood. With a delightful smile at my hesitant state, Akiha releases her blade-like gaze. It's just as CL said. Certainly, members of the Tona house have something different in their blood. However, that's something that can be told at a glance if it's awake. Even you know that, don't you, Nissan? Akiha teases with a laugh. I... know? Yes. So, your question is meaningless. Because I'm not what you think I am, Nissan. Well done, is that all? In that case, I'm going home. Huh? Guess I'm about to leave, but no. If I miss this chance, I feel like there will be no more chances. I've come this far, I can't let her go without asking her everything. No. There's still something I want to ask. About the other child. When we were children. You're really persistent, Nissan. Didn't I tell you there was no other child? That's not true. Our old man adopted a kid 10 years ago. Got him with the book knowledge. I read the book, Akiha. Checkmate. Akiha raises her eyebrows. It's not like her previous reaction. Hiding of guilt. It's more like anger. I see. Siri has been troublesome. I told her to take care to not let you discover that. Oh. So you're about to receive more than just a slap next time, huh? Akiha sighs. Goto is not doing his job here. The maids are in on it. No way! Akiha. There was a third child. Even I remember vaguely. Didn't you tell me? Why did he die? No. That child did not die. You say it would never? Huh? But he was killed. By your hands, Nissan. No way. I... killed? Saying that... Dizziness assaults me. Uh-oh. Shit's getting real serious now, boys. Yes. I killed. The accident 8 years ago. My younger self. In that courtyard. A hot, nightmarish summer day. Akiha and the boy covered in blood. The thick clouds. The echoing sound of the cicadas. There. I killed him. I feel dizzy. Somehow I have the strength to keep from fainting. No! Breath comes out of gasps. I couldn't. See, Nissan? Doesn't everyone have secrets they have to keep to themselves? Akiha. You. So, you should stop thinking about such things. It's enough if you just live at the mansion as Tonoshiki. Akiha leaves. I have no words to stop her. The classroom in the sunset. Only I am left, standing, unable to move. Well, might ruin the fucking tension. Yeah, there's gotta be a song bug, because I refuse to believe this played in this moment. This is a tension killer, bro. Night falls. So I don't feel like returning to the mansion. I'm gonna sit on the bench in the park, thinking. Yeah, I don't blame you. Your whole fucking world just got shattered. So yeah, I don't blame you, Shiki. So would this count as brother abuse? I'm assuming this counts as brother abuse, right? Now we're getting dealt with the abuse. Goes and reveals she's immune to hypnosis. Causes all brother to have PTSD. Flashbacks. PTSD flashbacks. Leaves. Yo, she goaded for that. Okay, just the Chad for that move. Chad move right there. Is it pointless? It's undeniable that Akiha is something different. It's clear there was a third child who is now dead. Akiha says I killed the third child. And I remember looking down at the bloody body in the courtyard. Akiha really is the master of tough love? Fucking A. Akiha drinking Kaku-san's blood. Akiha saying the Tona family is inhuman. Senpai saying it would not be strange for minds of siblings to merge while they sleep. So, there's no longer any doubt. If I don't want to accept it, it's true. At least. Why is kinky a banned term? The fuck? Imagine just Akiha and Kaku being in a slightly kinky relationship. You know what? I can see that though. Thing is, I can completely understand and see that. My tough love me master the 3 Gs. Never treat your brother right and never explain anything. Yeah, gaslight, gatekeep, girl boss. Truly sister goals right there. Yeah, that sounds vaguely familiar. I'm joking. My sister's not like this at all. That would be strange, to say the least. At least, if I didn't see Akiha drinking Kaku-san's blood... Hang on. I saw Akiha and Kaku-san. It was in my dream. I saw Akiha and Kaku-san in a dream. That means If I merged with Akiha's mind, I wouldn't be able to see Akiha herself. Then, the person seeing that dream, it could have been Akiha who was being... Akiha who was being watched. Oh no, again. If Akiha's a vampire, she would never see that. Yeah. There's no way Akiha could be the killer. Saying that, I jump off the bed. Bench. Can't fucking read. I'll be embarrassed later. I run around the park. Huh? What? Did I fucking miss something? What's happened? Why are we... Shiki, I think you're overlooking something, but I think he is. And when you're just laughing and said... I don't care about how people think. Just run on happily laughing. Because this means I can protect Akiha from now on. Just this once. Happened and my mind merged with the vampires. If you hadn't seen Akiha, I would still believe my terrible mistake. No, hold on. Just like that, Tonoshiki has lost his mind. Hold on. I knocked the fucking table, I'm sorry. There you go. Now there you go, Minen. Now it clicked. Phone, not now. Watching Akiha? The killer was watching Akiha inside the mansion. Like watching its prey from a dark corner. As if he decided his next prey was Akiha. My back freezes. There's no time to stand around. Akiha! Crying, I run to the mansion with all my strength. The mansion has been compromised! Run! Run, Toto! Run! Strange. Oh, it's only 7. Lights in the mansion are out. Gasp for air. Catch my breath from running and run into the mansion. The mansion is as silent as a grave. It's terribly hot. Run out all night, it's terribly hot. I keep panting heavily. My breathing is irregular. This is because I've been running. It's a terrible tropical night. Sweat pours off me, dripping down my cheeks. Wipe it away. This boiling night, I grasp the door of the mansion. How is it a boiling night when it's fucking October? I feel dizzy. Chill runs through my bones as if my brain was being wrung out. This isn't my normal dizziness. My consciousness isn't blurred. Instead, it's sharpened, like a honed blade. Japan is, who knows? Yeah, they got hot days in October. I grip my teeth. For that reason, hatred boils up. The dizziness does not fade, and despite a violent headache, my body fills with strength. Akiha! There's no response to my cry. We're half from all the adrenaline running. Do you know what that makes sense? But he's saying it's a tropical night, so I don't know. The match is complete without power. You know who this is? You know who this is? We never considered this possibility. We make the Godo jokes and all that, and we make other jokes we remake. This is clearly Arak-sensei. Clearly, she's fucking with us. She's gonna pop behind the stairs and be like, ta-da! I fuck with you, haha. Got you. It's fluff. No way. Arak-sensei! No way. It's gotta be her. The mansion is complete without power. There's no sign of anyone. There were chaos in watching you. I can believe that. Genuinely, I can believe that. Sui, Kohaku-san, is there anyone here? There's no reply. I hear his heat and silence piercing into my skin like needles. Akiha. Just an awful feeling. Can't think of anything else. Akiha. Akiha's room is... Hold on, I have the book. I can cheat. I have the book. Hold on. I know where her room is. Unless they fucking changed it between the games. I have the book to cheat this answer. I know where her room is. I will find her. Hold on. I have the book. Oh, I knew it was a perfect effort to come. I knew it. This fucking book arrived at the perfect time. Her room is in the mansion. I got that shit. Hold on. I got the map. I got the map. Hold on. Tour the mansion. How it is. You can't trick me, game. Second floor. Akiha's bedroom. Second floor. East wing. Second floor. That's what she did. That's what she is. At least in the book. In the remakes, it's east floor. Hold on, Akiha. I'm coming. I'm gonna say that just in case. Yes. Here, swings! I'm coming, Akiha! If this works, it's gonna be... Honestly, that's gonna be pretty fun if that works. Okay. Thank you, remake book. Right back on the east wing on the second floor. That's where Akiha's room is. I genuinely wonder if I'm actually correct here. I went up the stairs. It hit air and the sense of foreboding seemed to stretch over the dark of the night like glass. Breathing heavily, I reached the top of the stairs and walked down the hallway. My back hurts. Spider-Man? This terrible feeling in the air gets heavy as I draw near Akiha's room. I reach Akiha's room. The dizziness is getting unbearably stronger. Nasu. I decided to completely change the layout of the mansion to fuck with those that played OG. Which honestly, I would understand if the remake included the Akiha route. Just so they changed the CL route ending, where, you know, when you get like kneeling down scene and all that, and you know, she's crying. It said that she's, you know, when you go for the normal CL route ending or the good ending for CL route in remake, she's dead. You know, unlike in the true ending when she's not. I found it funny that they changed some small things. So I kind of wish they did that. Honestly, yeah, I do wish they kind of did that. But they already set the layout for the remake. So, I don't think they will. My hand in my pocket. I'm lucky as my knife is still there. Ignore my dizziness. With the knife in my other hand, I opened the door. I was correct. The book didn't lie. I'll give him that. The book wasn't lying. Darkness. The moonlight coming in from the window barely sheds enough light to see. In the blue darkness, I see Akiha on the ground. Akiha! I run to hold her up. Akiha does not move, so she might be unconscious. But I can tell that she's alive as her small chest rises and falls with her breathing. But there's something more strange. Akiha's black hair has turned a bloody shade of red. Akiha, you're really Akiha, right? The hair looks red in the darkness, but it's definitely Akiha. Akiha, hey, come on! What happened? I hear a noise. I turn back. The direction the sound came from. There's someone standing by the moonlit window. Here's Godo. Here he is. Psychic Godo, here he is. He's been waiting the whole game. Here he is. No more sleepy time. Wakey wakey. Wakey wakey, Akiha. It's time for school. Here's Godo. Here's Psychic Godo. Here he is. He's waiting the whole game for this moment. Seems to be someone wrapped in bandages. You expect a roar, but it was me! Goto! The mountain climb lover. The mountain climbing lover. Who are you? The man does not answer. Cold chill goes through my spine. I feel death in my nerves. They are both wrapped in bandages. Exactly, they are both in bandages. So literally, pick your poison. This is either Psychic Goto or Roa. Fucking make your choice. Because they both, as you said, yeah, they both have bandages. It could be either or, who knows? The person is just there. Broken. Abnormal eyes that seem out of this world. There's some intelligence. It's Gojo. Okay. It seems the bandaged person has both intelligence and madness. My heart beats loudly. It beats quicker. All the while, my mind freezes like I was dead. This feeling. I know this feeling of death. I'm sure. What's in this room right now is the world of murder I saw in my dreams. I asked you who you are. I hold my knife and stare at the person. Bandaged man appears to be smiling. Oh, it's Goto. 100%. It feels sad, Shiki. You don't even remember the person you've killed. He steps toward me. I back up, holding Akiha in one arm. Can't you tell, Shiki? I'm the guy you killed. What are you saying? Just listen to his voice gets on my nerves. It could still be him. It really fucking could be. Yo, what if... Copium. What if this scene in the remake, it's the exact... It plays it straight the entire way. The exact same way. But it's just Goto instead. Oh my god, the amount of shit that could be changed just because of fucking Psychic Goto existing is hilarious. Alright. That'd be fucking hilarious. Alright, I'm not ruining the tension now. The hatred I was feeling since I entered the mansion is concentrated on him. This hatred. Is my instinctual drive to remove him a homicidal impulse? My heart beats. From somewhere inside me, my body screams. It screams that this person must be killed. I see. You're the vampire. On the Akiha with one arm, I hold out my knife with the other. Man laughs as it was really funny. Don't even try. I am you. There's no one who can truly kill himself. What? I'm taking Akiha back. She was mine to start with. Okay guys, I don't think it's Psychic Goto. Another step. The man comes closer. Stop! I won't stop. I came to get everything back from you. Name, position, power. Everything was mine. The man opens his arms and talks proudly. What are you saying? You. What are you? You still don't remember? What a guy. We were such good friends 8 years ago. What? 8 years ago? Such good friends? Well, I guess you forgot it. It's that old man. I bet he put a strong spell on you to make you forget. And I bet you yourself wanted to forget about the ugly past, Shiki. He laughs. My vision shakes. 8 years ago. 8 years ago. 8 years ago. That's the time I was sent to the hospital from the accident. That was the last time the three of us played together in this mansion. That was the time that child was there. And all the blood. But that's all ending now. It's painful for you, right, Shiki? Hold on. I'll save you. And so it takes off the bandage around his head. His face. You... Oh, shit! Straight up Tonohiki? Oh, shit! Not even Roa. Huh. That's really cool. Wow. It's been a while, Tonoshiki. No, that's not your real name. The face that came from the bandage was not the face of that bloody child, but Tonohiki. Yes, why did I forget? It was with Akiha back then. The fur kid's name was certainly that. Oh! Not even... Straight up saying... Straight up just saying it. Yes. It's really been a long time, Nanayashiki. You finally remembered that you were an imposter. Hey man, you're looking awfully human. So, he's straight up just saying Nanaya, bro. Damn. And also an imposter. Yeah. The man's Hiki's lips turn up into a smile and he laughs deeply. Headache. I have a headache. The lid opens, which was sealed shut. By whom? Can't look at it. At what? The box of forgotten memories. He commanded me to forget everything. Todo Makihisa. Nayashiki was adopted by the person who made him alone. Probably because it was amusing to him that I had the same name as his son. We're getting the full lore drop? Oh my god, finally! The full lore drop. This is the moment I've been fucking waiting for. It's something that happened 10 years ago. It's been 84 years. I was adopted. I was brought into an unknown mansion. Family were always people I didn't know. My life in the detached building. The boy and the girl I met. The big garden we played around in. Just read. A hot summer day. Akiha getting attacked by a shadow. I can only think about helping her, and the moment I used myself as a shield, I was commanded to forget everything. By Todo Makihisa. By my own father. He commanded me to live as Tonoshiki and not Nanayashiki, and... Dizziness. Sickness. Mixed memories run through my head. I can't control my body. Throw Akiha on the ground and brace my knife as I pant for air. That's a cool sprite. Is it shocking? I bet it is. It should have been a big shock to know that you were an imposter, since you thought you were Tonoshiki this whole time. He laughs. But that's nothing compared to me. You know, Shiki, I was killed by the person I thought was my best friend, and even had the name Tonoshiki taken away from me. And you know what, frankly? I don't blame him for coming back and being pissed off about it. Honestly, fair. Understandable. You were kind of unreasonably killed. So fair. Well, I say that, but it was because of the impulse. The reversion impulse, obviously. But still, the way he sees it, he was unjustifiably fucking killed. And then just replaced. Damn you, Dad, you ruined everything. You even took Akiha. My Akiha. Can you understand how I felt? He's mildly peeved. Killed? You... That's right. I killed you first, but the end result was you killed me. Wait, double KO, but one lived anyway? Huh? A double kill, but one fucking walked away anyway. Alright. Can't you recall yet? 8 years ago on that day, I lost to my blood and killed you. Don't call her your Akiha to be. No, it's a brotherly thing. That's fair. It's a brotherly thing, but still, he's alright. Look at that scar in your chest. I took this arm and pierced right through you. Scar on my chest. That wasn't an accident. I was told I got that from an accident. Yes, the old man almost killed me afterwards now. The tonal blood finally awakened inside me. But I was imprisoned underground and lived in the dark for 8 years. That damn old man. He said he'd let me out if I returned to being a human. He thought it would be inconvenient for Tonoshiki to be gone, so he made you Winter Tonoshiki. I mean, I fucked up, but like, alright. Let's go with having the tonal blood and roll inside him. Honestly, yeah. Which is why I picked him, because this guy is unfathomably fucking talented and had got so much status. Literally a perfect target, so I don't blame him. So, the adopted kid that was here 10 years ago was me. You get it, Chiki? I was killed by you. I'm alive right now, but you're Tonoshiki. I had no place to go back to. My name is Tonohiki. My position, my dear sister, and even my existence was taken away by you. I, as Tonohiki, was killed by you, Tonoshiki. A step. Starts to walk towards me with glaring eyes. Here. That's the end of the story. Shiki, you should have died 8 years ago. You've had enough, right? Let's go back to the way things were 8 years ago. The way things were? Yes. I returned to being Tonoshiki. And you return to the dead person you were! Big impact. Thrown out the hallway with one strike from Hiki. My back strikes the wall. This is certainly fucking interesting. I can't breathe. My head, I still can't think straight. I can sense him coming. He jumps out from Akiha's room. Damn! Damn. I can hear Hiki. Weapon also happens to be a knife, and my knife joins his in a deadly competition. I gasp for air. I'm out of breath. I still feel sick. But I don't have time to think. Oh. Gee, man, I don't fucking know. I mean, in this sense, the answer is obvious. We gotta... I mean, we're already outside Akiha's room, so the obvious answer is just, you know, take off the glasses and fucking start fighting him. Because we're not cowards, right? Right. Murk him? Goddamn right. We're not cowards, are we? I should not consider my own safety. The only sure thing is that this guy is the reason for everything going on. When sucking the blood out of all the people in town. When I hurt Senpai and tried to rape her. Yumizuka. I want to turn Yumizuka into a vampire and made her suffer like that. Everything. Everything is this enemy's fault. And I grit my teeth and hold on to my hatred. Trying to cool myself down, I take off my glasses. Let's get started. Fortunately, this is my third time fighting a life or death situation. By now I know more than enough about how exactly I should be moving. Use them Nanaya jeans! Sweat drips down the ground. This knife swings at every part of my body, but I have fortunately not received any fatal wounds. breathing hard because I moved my body past its limits. I don't understand. The enemy in front of me breathes out in annoyance. Why? Why can't I kill just an ordinary human being? Why is your killing ability so high, Shiki? There's an anger in his eyes. He's probably irritated from this unexpected resistance by something that should be easy prey. My heavy breathing fills the air. My chest hurts. I've seen his killings already in my dreams. Our abilities are naturally different. It's not hard enough to block his attacks. It's almost impossible to attack his lines. But if I didn't care to avoid mutual death, I could easily kill him. Alright, enough playing around. I can't tell who's talking. I assume this is Hiki. Alright, enough playing around. I tried to finish you off with the same weapon you had, but I shouldn't have used something I'm not used to using. Yami throws down his knife. The sharp animal-like nails shine in the night. So it's this after all. It's really dull to use the same thing as 8 years ago. Oh. The enemy smiles and frees his stance. My heart beats. My body knows I won't be able to keep up with him once he gets serious. My body won't even be able to see him attack me. First thing I will realize is my body has a hole in it. The presence of death increases. The sense of impending death is upon me. But I have no fear. The cracking inside my body grows proportionally with the sense of crisis. Ane, not to be that guy, but the glasses have been off this whole time. They've been off. And we're still on the back foot. They've been off. That's the situation. They've been off, though. And we are still on the back foot. Panting. Burning pain. Just like a bow pulled to the limit. A homicidal impulse that I cannot control. Most likely, it will be released in a moment I kill Yuki for sure. So long, Shiki. Akiha is mine. This time, you go to hell! Enemy's body disappears. The straightened bow is released. Before that, someone comes in between me and Hiki. Ah! It was Akiha, with her flowing red hair. Akiha stands in front of Hiki as if to protect me. Akiha, what are you doing? Akiha does not answer. Her back. Akiha's red hair in front of me, I start feeling excited. Move, Akiha. Oh, move, Akiha. I am your real brother. You don't have to worry about this imposter. Akiha does not answer. Her back. Akiha's red hair in front of me, I start feeling excited. Akiha. Don't make me sad. You're the only important person for me. No. I won't move. Not the... Exactly. Shiki, not the moment. Stop. Akiha shakes her head and clearly rejects Shiki. Akiha! Move back. If you say you're going to kill Nissan, I will kill you first. The role of the head of the Toro family is to eliminate people like you. What are you saying, Akiha? You were waiting for me for so long. I was always watching. I came back because you were waiting for your brother. I killed that old man and became free just for you. Why are you protecting that imposter? Hold up. Makihisa didn't die in an accident. You can't, hold on, you can't just drop that and have him move on. He killed him? So bro didn't just pass away, he was murdered? But the Tonas didn't want people to know that he was murdered, so they just say he passed away. Indeed, I was waiting for Nissan. That is not you. You lost against the Tona blood and became just a killer. You should have died on that day 8 years ago. Okay, now I get it's because of him losing to the blood, the impulsion, and because of Rowan, but I still feel bad for Hiki, man. That sucks. But he's still a murderer. He still killed like 12 plus people. He's still a shitty murderer. But like, bruh. Being Hiki's brother, like, damn. Rejected by family, bro. Damn. Akiha. You're telling your own brother to die? No. That's not right. I'm your only brother. Listen to me. That guy's just a... Silence. I will not allow any more insults against Nissan. I'm not going to let you kill Nissan again. Aki. Iki staggers. Stop. He's just an imposter. Don't betray him for such a guy, Akiha. Akiha doesn't answer. She just confronts Hiki with fierce aggression. Akiha. You going to betray me too? Akiha. Hiki takes a step. Hiki looks at me. Naoki with bloodshot eyes. This is the last warning. Move, Akiha. Can't you follow your brother's orders? Well, that's a 6, right? I will not move. That's a sick Akiha sprite. That was great. You're not my Nissan. Ah! Hiki screams as he jumps. Not toward Akiha, but toward me. But I was expecting that already. I raised my knife and faced my enemy. But Hiki's nails are faster. The result will still be a mutual death. If that's the case, I can surely cut his line and slice him into pieces. Hiki's nails never reach. Hiki's soulless voice gasps. Aki. Hiki's nails slashed across Akiha's back. It's not like Hiki aimed for her. It's just that Akiha crashed into me. But I felt nothing. My mind is frozen. Not feeling anything, my homicidal impulse drives me. His body falls to the ground. That instant. The instant Hiki stops moving, I slash through his line. And that's the end of Hiki / Roa. Smell of blood. It angers me that scent is the only thing I do sense. The rest of my senses are paralyzed with exhaustion after all my extreme movement. Right now, I feel nothing. There's Akiha covered with blood in front of me, and Hiki's dead body is there right beside her. I feel nothing and simply stand here. For a second, I thought it was gonna say end and be like a bad ending. I was about to lose my shit. The lights come on. It hurts my eyes as it returns me to my senses. I look around. On the floor in front of me is a path of red blood. Akiha's body's not there. Where's Hiki's? What? The knife is still in my hands. I'm sure that wasn't a dream. It's proof the floor's covered with blood. Akiha, you protected me. I remember, and at the same time I feel sick. I didn't want her to do that. All I wanted to do was protect Akiha. Why did it turn out this way? Shiki-sama. Someone calls from behind. Mr. I would like to just, like... I was wondering where you guys were. I've turned on the emergency power. Akiha-sama's wounds are pretty shallow, so please do not worry. Okay, so you're aware of what's going on. Okay, you know what just happened. Okay, so they... Wait a minute. Please stay back. Hold on. The lights were off, bodies on the floor, lights turned on, and then bodies are instantly gone. Unless she could just fucking blacked out for like 10 minutes. How did they instantly move the bodies while the lights were being turned on again? Kawaku's that effective, huh? Misui, where were you? I previously stated this. When Nasa and I arrived to help, you and Akiha-sama were on the ground. We tried to talk to you several times, but you were in no condition to talk. So he did black out. Okay, so Shiki did black out. So I just stood here while Aki was lying injured on the ground? Akiha-sama needed treatment immediately, so Nasa and I treated Akiha-sama, then put the power back on. Should we have waited for your orders? No. You guys did the right thing. I was just standing there, right? Yes. It's been about an hour since we came, but you have only been standing here. But Shiki got... No, he must be... He has gotta be dead. We cut his line. Depending on what line it is, he should be dead. Unless... Is this... Hold up. Hold up. Wait a minute. The remake brain's triggering again. Is this... Oh, this pig. Fuck. Is this the same... Unless this is the same situation... Piggy. Figured. Again, unless it's the same situation as at the end of the CL route, where CL says the point is one of two. It's either your soul or Roa's soul. And stabbing it will kill one of you. Unless that's the kind of situation where we stabbed his soul or his line, obviously. As just says cut his line, but like stab or cut his soul. But we only killed one of them. In this case, I'm assuming we only killed Hiki. Because that's the prominent one. Also, Shiki's been standing here for a fucking hour doing nothing. Great, man. You're such a fucking help to the mansion. Slap the mic. Maybe. Maybe, yeah. Maybe indeed. Let's see. Doing anything while Akiha was on the ground and wounded is the worst thing I could have done. Did I not protect her, but could you say I was actually hurting her? And she killed the third soul that he was keeping as a backup. See, I believe that if that was ever established, it would be possible. You're serious, Akiha, right? Yes, it's not that deep of a wound. So it's not a wound that would heal anytime soon. You have her resting in her room now. If Conan's rather fast to the Roche Hiki dynamic will struggle with the duality. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I found it pretty simple. Because that's how it was explained to me in Remake. That the main host, like the host of the body, stays where they are, like stays as the control of the body until their desire is fulfilled. But Hiki never got to resolve his desire, so now that he's clearly been killed because he was the main he was the host of the body, now Roa takes over. Like, that seems pretty obvious to me. Also, remake hindsight because Roa literally tells you that before you fight him in the final battle. But I think I would have probably figured that out. Maybe? Regardless? Actually, no, he doesn't say that at all in the original, actually. He never mentioned the soul thing at all. So yeah, that was actually just hindsight, having the nice hindsight from the remake. But hey, it's cool that I actually got something correct. I figured something out. On my own, that's crazy. Shiki-sama, what happened? When we regained consciousness, when the lights in the mansion were turned off, and I had apparently been unconscious in Nasan's room. It seems Nasan and I were drugged. When we came out to the lobby, you and Akiha-sama were there. Nasan said that cut on Akiha-sama is from a big animal. That is... Wait, hold on. Let's relapse. Hold on. So the maids were drugged. And Kohaku saw what happened, I assume. She saw what happened, but she's just telling Hisui it was an animal. Okay, what is with people not sharing information that's very much needed? Like, just say it was Hiki's bot. It was Hiki that came back. Just say that. Why is that so difficult to say? Alright, a minute, you're right. Sorry, I shouldn't have questioned it. I shouldn't have questioned anything. You're right. You're right. What the fuck, Kohaku? What? There's something wrong. This doesn't add up. Hisui, Hiki was not there? Shiki-sama, you were standing in front of Akiha-sama. No, not me, but... I stopped myself. Hisui doesn't know about Hiki. She doesn't know why Akiha was hurt, nor does she know I almost killed. I was almost killed. Hisui, it was only me and Akiha in the lobby? She nods. Kohaku has a master spreading. See, that's the nice thing. That's the thing about Akiha. Not Akiha, but Kohaku. She is secretly the actual master of the 3Gs. You think it's CL, you think it's Akiha. In actuality, it's Kohaku. The god and originator of the 3Gs. That guy. He's still alive. They cut him from his shoulders along his line, but it didn't kill him? Kohaku's chill. Yeah, so cut him from like his shoulder and like across his chest, I'm assuming, which killed his soul. Hiki's soul, that is. You know, with this man's information, it makes sense why in the actual like material book it says Kohaku's natural enemy is Hisui, and why Hisui's natural enemy is Kohaku. Now it makes sense. Now it makes sense. Are vampires hard to kill than humans? Either way, he's alive right now and he's run away. Depends on what the line is. Stab a point to kill someone like the soul. Yeah, I get that. But the remake likes to just cut. When it comes to something I've noticed with the way the mystic eyes of depth perception and the lines are written in OG compared to remake, it's just kind of reduced to slicing. It's slice or cut. The word stab is not really used. And the talk of the soul was also not used, like at all. Same with the desire of the main body's host before the vampire can take over and all that, like Roa does in the remake. That's also not talked about. So I feel like it's a very nice conclusion to just put it at, okay, he cut it from his shoulder, like across his chest, and that killed the soul. His eyes would have to be strong enough to see the soul? Well, you know, he touched the line in the hospital and destroyed the cabinet. Exactly, like he touched the line and then destroyed the cabinet. So, I can very much see him saying he sliced him along the shoulder, like, I assume like, from like left shoulder, like down across his body, down to like his thigh, or like his hip or something. Cut him in half, basically. Cut him like from top half, almost. He touched his soul. If he just touches the area, it's just enough to trigger the effect. That's how I envision. That's how I'm foreseeing it, because that's how it's been interpreted so far. Did kill his arm. That I can assume, yeah. But I don't think we'll be seeing Hiki anymore. That's for sure. But again, I could be wrong though. No, I don't care about that right now. Akiha. Just wait, Chiki-sama. You're going to Akiha-sama's bedroom? Of course. I have to polish to Akiha and talk to her. Nasan is currently treating her wounds. Do not think Akiha-sama will be pleased to see her right now. That might be true, but please go back to your room, Shiki-sama. When you finish treating her and Akiha-sama asks for you, I will come and get you. With that, we start to walk up the stairs. I went up to Haki's bedroom to help Kaku-san. Lying in ambush outside the mansion? Maybe. I assume he just dipped, though. I assume he ran away completely and just, like, scream or something. He probably rip up his arm to regenerate it. Because that arm's now killed. I bet he might be in Shiki's bed. I hope not. Yeah, guy, I can't help them. Hey, that's discriminatory. What do you mean being a guy you can't help? You think a guy can't be a nurse? Does that even work though? Well, yeah, because don't forget, Ark was able to recreate her whole body after being cut, losing all of her power basically. So an arm shouldn't really be a problem. Just rip off the arm that's now cut and dead, or like the shoulder that's now cut and completely dead. Yeah, male nurses do not exist. Yes, they do. Nurse is not a term just for females. There are male nurses. It's 10 times than it was in the 1970s. Exactly. Male nurses are in demand at hospital and clinics. Shut up. Bro, there are male nurses. Nurses is not a female term. You can Google it. There are male nurses. You are just crazy. But, well, yeah, Shiki's not a nurse, so yeah. Don't exist guys that look at wounded people. So as a doctor you're talking about. There's a difference. But, yeah, Shiki, you could help if you weren't able to nurse people, but you don't. I'm not clicked on the game. Good lord. Go back to my room and try to calm down. I have to calm down and think about many things. About Akiha. About myself. About Takahiki. He told me that I was adopted and treated as Tonoshiki in his place. I had no intention of denying it. Rather, it's very convincing. I don't recognize this mansion that well. My room didn't feel like a room I knew. The fact that I was living in with the Arimas. No one came to see me while I was in the hospital 8 years ago. When I was adopted 10 years ago, and the 2 years until I got into that accident. Akiha and Iki were raised as brother and sister. Iki sounded as if he knew I was adopted all along. What about Akiha? You're not my Nissan. Akiha said that to Hiki and injured herself for protecting me. Akiha might not know that I was adopted. That's why she protected me. Can't do that unless it's your real brother. So, Akiha must believe I am her true brother. Haha! No. 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 Shiki-san, can I come in? Kaku-san. Is Akiha alright now? Yes, we're done treating her wounds. We'll be able to walk at all for a few weeks, but there's no danger into her life. Can't walk for a few weeks? Bro, it was a measly... wait, no. Hiki has the eyes of life or some shit, right? The mystic eyes of life perception or some shit. Yes, so cut her lines of life on her back. So yeah, her not being able to walk makes sense. It's about to say like, bro, hold on, her not being able to walk for a few weeks? That's ridiculous, but no. The mystic eyes of life perception. I forgot. I see. Thank goodness. A sigh of relief. What you received from protecting was worse. I don't know how I could ever talk to Akiha again. Actually, now I just realized that her surviving that is honestly surprising. I'm surprised she even survived having so many lines of life cut. Shiki-san, Izucha told me you wanted to talk to Akiha-sama? Yeah, I prefer not to if Akiha's not feeling well. I would really like to talk to her if I can. If that's the case, please go ahead. Please do not have a complicated conversation. Akiha-sama is pushing herself and I don't want her to be mentally tired. I know. I just want to see Akiha and thank her. Alright, that should be fine. Then I'll rest for a bit. Can you take care of Akiha-sama for a while? Koga walks out of the room wobbling. I'm tired from taking care of Akiha. I can imagine. Alright. Let's go check on Akiha. Knock on the door. Akiha, it's me. Can I come in? After a moment of silence. Yes, please come in, Nisa. I hear a weak whisper. I'm going to Akiha's bedroom. She was sleeping on the bed until now. She raised herself slowly. Crap. Seeing her like this caused my mind to empty. It's already tension enough coming into Akiha's bedroom. She's acting so weak that I regret it. I'm just staring at each other in silence. All of a sudden, aren't you going to sit down, Nissan? Oh, yeah. We should sit down, huh? Take a seat in the chair. Now I'm at the same height as Akiha, my head goes even more blank. Oh. You never ask about anything, do you, Nissan? I will say this CG, it's a good CG, nice drawing, but it doesn't really convey what's happened to Akiha. Not that I think they could do this in a better way, but still, it's not bad. Even though I'm like this, I was ready for anything. Guess says in a soft voice. You're right. There's a lot of things I want to ask about. I'll ask all that after you get better. Right now, I want to see how you're doing. I see. But there's something I want to ask you, Nissan. I get mad easily when I don't understand something. Oh yeah, it says in the material book. I get that part. You dislike unexplainable events. Or unexplainable situations or some shit. So I can't sleep peacefully unless I hear it from you. Go ahead. You're hurt right now. I'll answer anything. I'm sorry. I'm hiding a lot of things from you, but I don't want you to hide anything from me. I'm really selfish, aren't I? Don't worry. I like that part of you too. I'll let it go. So, what do you want to ask about Akiha? It's probably making me match her pace. Surprising even myself, I speak kindly to her. And I'll ask, Nissan, you used the word vampire. Is that something Ciel taught you, or is that something you concluded yourself? I think it's both. I don't know why. I'm having this dream where I killed people and sucked their blood. So I thought I was the killer. However, Ciel-sama proved me wrong. I see. You were in tune with Hiki's mind. That's why you asked me that at school. What? Akiha, you can tell that I'm in tune with his mind? No, I'm just saying the possibility existed. Nissan, you might not remember, but that Iki is our... Yeah. You want to say he's our brother, right? Forgot about it until just now. I remember faintly. And we played in the garden, you always followed us. Us means that there's more than one, right? Yes, I recall my childhood. There is that contradiction. They recognize it, probably because the old man hypnotized me. Akiha does not say anything. It seems like she doesn't know I'm adopted. In that case, I don't want to say it right now and mentally attack her. Finally caught on that we played in the garden. He finally caught on that we played in the garden and Akiha fell behind. Like, bro, you finally caught on. What you mean by that? If I can lie to her right now, I should. Nissan, you were almost killed by Hiki 8 years ago. Hiki did not have that much Tono blood in him, but it suddenly awakened. Blood of Tono is blood from ancient times, and it makes you give priority to your instincts rather than your reason. Hiki had that blood throughout him and attacked you, as you happened to be there. Oh, he doesn't have much Tono blood. What do you mean not much? Shouldn't his whole fucking being be Tono blood? Or is the amount of Tono blood you have equivalent to how powerful you are in the Tono family? Is what I'm assuming. I heard that from Hiki. The scar on my chest is not from an accident. But from Hiki. Man lost the gene lottery. Fucking clearly. Everyone in the Tono family has different abilities. There's some people who eat other people like Hiki, and there's people whose abnormality is only in their brain like father. Hiki attacked you and took away your blood and life. Hiki was punished by father, but he survived by taking your life. Okay. Takes life. So he obviously... Oh, wait, Let me take all this information then. So, Hiki, his Tono blood, his inversion impulse turned him into a vampire. That's his thing, being a vampire. I got that right? That's what it seems like it is. His gimmick is being a vampire. That's what his blood does. No? Fuck. Alright, we're already at the wrong start. So his thing is just eating people. Oh, so he's like Leo. Okay. He's like Leo from K&K. His origin is eating people. Well, that's Leo's origin is eating people. And Hiki's Tono blood is to eat people. Explain what it is? Alright, fair enough. Alright, enough me yapping on and trying to speculate. I'll let the game tell for me. I don't get it. What do you mean by him taking away my life? And soul mentioned. There we go. Should say your soul, in this case. Don't know how it works since I'm not Hiki. He lived by feeding off your life. I think you and Hiki are like different people running off of one heart. That's why you tune into each other so easily. If that's the reasoning, I think you can tune into me too, but I think it's because you two are really good friends. Stop it. That guy. Kinda hurts you? Don't make me friends with him. The kid looks at me with a painful expression. Thin body, white skin. The flowing black hair is tinged slightly red and looks very weak. Oh yeah, Akiha, what happened to your hair? It was red back then, and now it's back to black. What's going on? I told you. This is due to the Tono blood. My body does not change like Hiki. When my blood gets excited, my hair turns back into its original color. Now that I am calm, it returned to being black. So, original color? So what, he was born with red hair? That's kind of interesting, alright? That's good. You look better with black hair. I think it'll be bad if your hair stayed red. I want her to be stained with something like the Tono blood. Yes, I also dislike the color red. I know it's just the color of my hair, but it means my body state has changed, and I do not want to be like Hiki. Akiha falls back in the bed. Akiha! Support her body. She's shaking. Her breathing is difficult as her heart was gone. She clenched her teeth in pain. She sweats as trying to expel the pains from her body. Akiha! What's wrong? Do your wounds hurt? Nisa. Akiha grips the bed sheets. Hold on. I go get Kwaku-san. No. No one can help me anyways. Akiha grabs onto my arm, still breathing hard. Slender fingers. Soft hand grips my hand strongly. Alright, I'll stay right here, Akiha. I can't hear her. Her voice is too choppy. Akiha rages around on the bed. And realizes her hair is red again. Akiha, your hair. It's... Oh, right. This won't last long. Akiha is in serious pain. Time passes by. All I can do is hold on to her hands. After an interminable amount of time, it finally ends. I'm sure it was only a few minutes, but it felt like a few hours. She breathes normally now. Hair is still red, but looks fainter than before. Kind of brownish hair, you know what? Not the worst look. But yeah, black is still her best color. But Jesus, what the fuck was that about? That was weird, Akiha. I'm sorry I made you watch such unpleasant things. Akiha said so. It's easy to tell she's pushing herself. You don't have to sit up. It still hurts, right? But try to push yourself. No, I'm alright. My back has nothing to do with this. This spasm is like an everyday thing. Her back has nothing to do with this? What do you mean everyday thing? Is this normal for you? She doesn't answer. That means yes. I can't believe it. She suffers through this kind of pain all the time? Why? That's not right. That's not normal. Akiha still doesn't answer. She just nods silently. Like you say, I'm not normal. The spasm is not like your anemia. This is a pain all people of the tonal blood go through. If you can't stand this pain, you become like Hiki. Oh. What? I told you. People of the tonal line are abnormal. The tonal blood in me is strong. As I grew up, it became worse and worse each day. Now it's getting to the point where I can't help it. I'm like this every night. Akiha just talks about holding any grudge against her blood. I understand what Akiha is saying, but at the same time, I don't want to accept it. What do you mean? Look at what you're saying. Jeez, Nissan, you really are stupid. Akiha laughs. She smiles, looking a bit troubled. My body uses more heat than the average person, so I cannot get enough energy using normal methods, and I end up having to get heat directly from someone. Like you say, I act like a vampire trying to contain myself. But the more I rely on it, the more abnormal I am. I'm acting more like a Tono, but without it I have no way to control myself. Akiha, do you understand? I have to take away heat from something alive. I'm an incomplete creature. That's Tono Akiha for you, Nissan. I cannot say anything. But I still managed to find something to say. Do not say anything right now, only hurts Akiha even more. That's why you were sucking Kwaku-san's blood. You knew, Nisan? That I got blood from Kwaku? Yeah. Sorry for not telling you. Again, blushes looks down. That's the last resort. Doesn't have to be blood I take in. Give me body heat. Give me mental heat. Anything with heat gives me power. Blood just happens to be the most efficient method. So you're different from Hike. You're not a real vampire like him. Yes. I'm not like Hike, as I can't make people like me. I can only take from other people. So, she can't distribute what she got, she can only take it to enhance herself. Akiha looks away from me. But it's good for me. Because it's just a matter of the difference in the kind of food you take in. I feel relieved. Keep on telling me you're abnormal, but you're normal. Like Iki, you're a normal human being. That spasm you had won't happen if you get some blood, right? Then it is true that it would not occur if I take in some blood, but I can't stand getting blood just because I want to. If I get used to that, I will just be like Iki. No matter how painful it is. If it's just physical pain, I can stand it. The tonal blood awakens more at night, but it dies down in the morning. So this is normal for me. You don't have to look at me that way. You're stupid. If you're in that much pain, I'll be glad to give you as much blood as you want. Being honest, if I knew Akiha was in this much pain every night, I would have given her blood every time. Well, she doesn't want that, so deal with it. No. I do not want to drink anyone's blood. I really do not want to drink Kwaku's blood either. But when you do, you go for the biddy? Alright. You go for her booba? You do it, but you go for her booba. You know what? Alright. At least you're making it an enjoyable experience, I guess? Why? If your spasms go away, then it should be fine. That is true, but Akiha grows quiet and continues with an embarrassed tone. But I do not want to be called a vampire by you. I want to stay as a human being, just like you. I really hate how stupid I am. I thought about how Akiha felt. She wants the Kohaku titty blood-suck secret tonal fairy technique. Okay, long ass sentence. But yeah, like, you don't want to suck blood, but the only time you do, you go for Kohaku's titty? Alright, sure. Again, make it an enjoyable experience, I guess. But how ominous she feels about the tonal blood. How much she thinks about me. Is there anything I can do for you, Akiha? Let's see. Please go rest in your room. You must be tired too. Idiot. That's all I can say in response. Don't worry. Don't worry. Just lay down. I'll stay here until you go to sleep. Alright. If you say so, I will, Nisan. She says this as she lies back down. Every time passes quietly by, she falls into a gentle slumber. Akiha's face looks very peaceful. I stay and continue to watch her. Chiki-san, are you awake? I hear Kwaku-san's voice. Look at the clock, I thought it's 3 o'clock already. I'm awake. You had to look after Akiha, Kawaku-san? Yes, I went to take her temperature. I'm sorry, Shiki-san, but... Oh, sorry, I'll leave right away. Get up from the chair. As I leave the room, I look at Akiha one more time. Thank you. And sorry, Akiha. I whisper this softly as I leave her room. My Kawaku-san take care of Akiha and I walk down the hallway. Things should be fine for now, but I still feel uncomfortable. I don't care that Hiki is still alive. It's the one thing that worries me. I was watching Akiha's face while she was sleeping, but her hair did not turn back to its original black no matter how long I waited. Uh-oh. Pardon? What do you... What? No. Come on, man. Don't let this be the rest of the stream. Oh, come on. Mature content? Oh, fuck. God. Oh, I can't wait for these scenes to be fucking gone in the remake, man. I think Kawaku-san take care of Akiha. I go down to the first floor. I can't treat Akiha's wounds, so I want to help in some other room. I search the old man's room. I'm able to find somewhere to help her. He was head of the Tona family, after all. You should have recorded some way to fight against the Tona blood. Yeah, he fucking started it. Don't you have killed Tomoyuki and Akiha's paralyzed for a few weeks? It's hoinky spoinky time. Fucking yay. Damn. Guess I can't find it that easily. So I'm gonna take a breath. The old man's library is really big and it takes a lot of time to look through each book. Besides, most of them are just educational reports. It looks like information on the Tona family isn't here. The other thing I found was this journal-like book that belonged to the old man. I see. This looks to be a record of the time after I was taken to the Arima household. I flipped through the pages, and then see Akiha's name and I turn back. Let's see. Report on Akiha's spasms. What is this? I started reading it carefully. The other man looked at it this way. Akiha became one of strong Tona blood right after I left. To live, Akiha needs more heat than a normal person. He said the heat Akiha needs is 10, food only gives her He said the heat Akiha needs is 10, food only gives her 6 or 7. And the extra heat she needs is the reason for her body's extra burden. The problem is why she needs that much heat to stay alive in the first place. Also, it took the old man some time to figure it out. After years worth of pages, the answer is finally written down. Half of her life? I get what he means. It says that out of all the energy she has, she's using only half of it. To rephrase it so easy to grasp, it's like she's moving around normally while using only half of her body. But of course, it's impossible to do that. That's why Akiha's body consumes heat from some other source to try to make up for that. No human can do that. It's a superhuman power. The more she needs heat from surroundings, the more the Tona blood awakens as it grows less and less human. So, basically, she's the opposite to Vlav. Vlav wants heat because he's so cold. I mean, no, okay, not quite the opposite, but it's like similar to Vlav. Vlav wants heat because he's cold. Akiha wants heat because, well, she'll fucking die if she doesn't get it, so. What's written after looks like Akiha's growth record. I read on, but find the information becoming less and less useful to me. Throw the diary onto the table. Damn. If I knew the reason, it's no help if you don't write down the way to fix it. Stupid old man. Was it impossible for even the old man to find a way to help her? But only half her energy. I wonder what she's doing with the other half. It seems simple. If Akiha can use all of her energy for herself, then she wouldn't have to take in heat from someone else. If there's anything else for me to find here, I should go outside and let myself unwind. I'm worried about Akiha. When I look up, I realize I'm at the detached building. And I feel like going back to my room, so I naturally came here instead of the mansion. I go in. Sit down at the Tommy and stare at the ceiling. Another deep breath. I feel relaxed in here. This was my room when I was a kid. This was the room Akiha came to when I was sick. I start to remember little by little. I was adopted 10 years ago. I lived in this room, and the days I spent playing with Akiha and Yuki. I was saying Nanaya. Naya. Written as 7 Nights in Japanese? I guess it's my real last name, but it doesn't really matter now. A kid named Nanaya Shiki was eliminated 8 years ago. His last name, his real name, even his memories. I can't even remember my parents' faces. I don't want to remember those things anyway. I see. This knife is not the old man's, but really the knife out of my pocket. Nanaya is written on the handle. In that regard, this was really my true father's. Tonomaki Hisa had some human emotions after all. He should have eliminated everything that would lead me to Nanaya Shiki, but he still left me this knife. And then something drips onto my hand. What? Feel my cheeks. Why? I'm not happy or sad, but that's weird. Why am I crying? There's no reason to, but I cannot stop crying. The body remembers. Yep. Your mind may not, Shiki, and you may not even care, but the body does. I wonder how long it's been. That should have gone by. It must be almost sunrise. It's Sunday today, huh? Well, if it was a weekday, I would have skipped school and stayed with Akiha. Because it's Sunday, it's more convenient. Kazan said she should stay in bed. How depressing. Don't know how many weeks it will take for Akiha to heal. What can I do until she gets better? Don't want to have to think about it. Let's find and kill him once and for all. He's not human anymore. No. Even if he is, even if people tell me I'm a murderer, I can't let Hiki stay alive. Huh? Someone comes into the building. Could it be Kohaku-san? There's small, light footsteps getting closer until finally the sliding door opens. Oh. So that's what we're gonna do, huh? Listen, I know there's no blood relation. I get that. But that doesn't make it any less fucking weird, man. I can't believe it. It's Akiha. Akiha, are you alright? Yes, my wounds have healed now. I'm going to bed, adios. You were to miss the Alright, you know what? Good thing. I'm watching this shit. Unfortunately for you, this scene has plot relevance. You are fucking joking. Fuck's sake. Alright, man, then let me just ask now. Does this have 2 rounds or is it only 1 round? Is there a round 2? It's not gonna... I do not remember. Fuck. Well, alright. That would tells me there might be a round 2. Healed? No way. That one hasn't healed. That one wasn't anything that would heal in a night. Besides, Clarkson said it would take weeks to heal. Heal that fast is not human. It's been fun for us. This is the one sex scene I will actively avoid. Yeah, I don't blame you. This is the one I wish I could avoid, but because it's plot relevant, I can't. I finally realized it. Oh, I wish I didn't. Akiha's hair is still red. It's exactly what you think it is, Nissan. My wound is healed. A wound which won't heal this quickly for a normal person. Akiha's hair is red in the morning sunlight. But I have no interest in that. What are you saying, Akiha? If your wound's healed, that should be good enough. I hate the tonal blood, but if it helps out like this, then it's a good thing. You don't have to force yourself. I didn't come here to bother you. To be a bother to you. I came to tell you a few things while I'm still sane. What? She said while she is sane. Listen to me, Nissan. I've been lying to you for so long now. There's no way for me to make up for that, but I have to at least tell you the truth. I cannot disappear like this. Disappear? What? I guess I shine as if she's about to cry. She looks at me. If she looks at me that way, there's no way I could stop her. Alright. Now listen. But, Akiha, I'll stay as Tonoshiki no matter what you tell me. Maybe you don't have to tell me at all. All the same. You still want to tell me about it? Nissan, you... know? Yuki likes to talk a lot, and he told me most of it while you were unconscious. But if you want to tell me about it, I'll listen. If you tell me yourself, I think it would help me understand. Like, looks aghast for a moment, then she bites her lip and looks at me. Nissan, you were adopted 10 years ago from the Nanaya family. I do not know why father adopted you, but he introduced you as our new family member. That's simple. Akiha squints as if pain and continues on. I've heard that the Nanaya family was the total opposite of our kind. There are those like the Tona family with mixed blood, and there are those who oppose them. Nissan, you wouldn't like it if it were lions and tigers in your school, right? We humans tend to eliminate people who are different from us, or anyone who is superior to us. This kid shares the same name with your brother, so I adopted him. I'm hilarious. Yo, Akiha, listen. I found this kid called Nanaya Shiki. And our son's called Tono Shiki, whatever you want to call him. We're pretty similar. So what if I just adopted him? Wouldn't that be funny? It's pretty easy to understand why, if you think about it. It's not that they eliminate different people because they hate them. Instead, it is because of if these different people were in our society, it would endanger the lives of normal people. So, there will always be those who eliminate the non-humans. The Nanai family was special among those who stood against the non-humans. They didn't use magic, but instead relied purely on their own abilities. The Tona family became special by introducing inhuman blood into their bloodline. The Nanai family became special through willpower and determination. Tono and Nanai were enemies. We were actually close, in a way, just by our nature. You're telling me my actual son killed my adopted son that I adopted as a joke? What the fuck? Akiha probably. I mean, I could see it that way. But, I mean, then what was the I could see it that way, yeah, I could. It being just an excuse to, like, sick him like a dog, basically. Just sick him on people like a dog. Like, oh, this guy's inverting? Nanai should take care of him. Do your thing. Use some training. Use that Nanai training. Kill him. I could see it. But, at the same time, I don't know. So, if you happen to have any special powers, it's not from the blood of Tono, but from Nanaya. It's written in your blood to kill anything that is inhuman. Nissan, there was that time when you ran away from me, remember? I realized it then. The Nanaya blood in you was still working, and it reacted to me. There's a vampire in the family. Cheeky, twist your balls off. But yeah, that blood is still active. She's talking about that night. She's right. I did feel a homicidal impulse when I saw Akiha's red hair. I thought I was the killer for that reason, but that means... Yes, I only feel that way towards abnormal people like me and Hiki. But that's why you were like death to us. Even though the people of Nanai have stopped their work, I think it was still a threat just to have their blood around. Why? Suddenly my heart is beating very loud. I have a very bad feeling about this. I cannot let Akiha go on. No. It's more that I don't want to hear it from her. It's alright. You don't have to go on. It's already over, so there's no point. It's nothing to do with me or you. But Nissan, I don't care about the Naya family. I don't know them. If you're the head of the Tono family, you should only worry about the Tono family. Akiha bows her head. It's a reluctant nod. Then let's talk about us. Nissan and I, and Hiki, we were raised as true siblings. When Hiki got along so well, I was kind of jealous of you guys. But everything went wrong when that happened to Hiki. 8 years ago, Hiki's Tono blood awakened and he killed me. Hiki's a programmed for birth to be a vampire hater. Honestly, yeah. Well, that's not vampire hater, but just like inhuman hater. So, the Naya kinda racist? Alright. If you're not a normal human, fuck off. Basically. Yes, but your life was saved. Things didn't end that easily, though. We took care of Hiki, but we couldn't kill the eldest sibling of the Tono family. We're a pretty powerful family, socially, so we couldn't just tell everyone that our eldest son, the only successor, died. So father came up with it. Let Nissan be Tono Shiki and let Hiki be the adopted son who died in an accident. But Naya truly was a gamer after all. Akiha speaks those words as if hoping they will damn Tono Makihisa. So that's it. You can have reverse roles. The one that was killed lived on, the one who did the killing died. That's the relationship between Hiki and I. I'm sorry. Nissan, the boy named Shiki no longer exists. He died 8 years ago. It wasn't just the end of his life, but the end of his existence. His past, his name, past, household, and even his memories. There's nothing left anywhere. 8 years ago, when you took the place of Tonohiki, father got rid of everything. That's why you were taken to the Arimas. To the outside world, Tono's eldest son had to be alive. Since there is no Tono blood in you, you couldn't be the successor. Father explained that your body was weakened by the accident, so he sent you to the Arimas. didn't agree. I held a grudge against Father for letting you go for a stupid reason like that. Guess it's because I told him that I wanted you back so many times. But Father finally came out and told me you were adopted. And he told me never to let you come close to our house. Father didn't take into account what kind of cruel things he was doing to you. And he lied to me shamelessly until the day he died. Yeah, Akiha just fucking sucks. He just sucks. He's just an asshole. Akiha's story ends there. Might be because she hid these facts from me for so long. Akiha's story sounded more like a confession. That's the whole story. So now you know. You know you're not really my brother. You're not part of this rotten family. About to cry. Akiha's voice sounds like she's about to cry. I'm sorry, Akiha. I wasn't your real brother, but I still acted like it, and I caused trouble for you. What? Nisan? But I'm already a part of this family. I might not be your brother, but can I still stay here? I don't want to leave you ever again. That is an ass? Nah, I couldn't see that coming. Akiha puts her hands over her mouth and bites back whatever words were about to come out. After a long silence, Akiha sadly shakes her head. I see. You're right. It's wrong for me to ask that. I've been a terrible brother anyway. No! That's not true! I can't believe it. Akiha's crying. Nisan, you're my only Nisan. I've watched you since I was just a little girl. It's nice for you to say that. It's because you didn't know. You didn't know I wasn't your real brother. Now that we've established we're not blood related for the 5,827th time in this VM, it's time. I knew from the beginning. I knew that you were adopted. That you weren't really my brother. I knew all that. But I didn't care. The time you first called my name, Still crying, Akiha falls against me. Akiha. My hands on her slender shoulders. Is that her heartbeat echoing in my ears, or mine? She's so close. Akiha's body's so close to me that I could put my arms around her if I wanted to. You knew? Since she was a child. All this time she knew that I wasn't her real brother. Why didn't you tell me, Akiha? I'm not your brother after all. A small silence. Akiha looks up. Because I wanted to be with you. If I didn't tell you, we said brother and sister, we could stay together. Since I'm not human, since I'm too different from you, we can't stay together! She clenches her eyes shut and hits me in the chest. But if we were brother and sister, I thought we could still be together. No matter how much you hated me, no matter how much you ignored me, it would be okay if we could just stay together! The sound of her hitting my chest again. Isn't it weird? I was born into such a powerful family, but I wasn't allowed to ask for anything. Since I'm different, since I'm not like everyone else, I'm going to be trapped inside this mansion and live without knowing anyone from outside. That's what I was ready for. You destroyed it all. As we're trying to drive out everything she kept inside all these years. It hits my chest again and again. If Nisan didn't show up, I could have lived like that my whole life. became weak and became a liar. I lied to you and I lied to myself. What if I kept on lying about us being brother and sister? Then I wouldn't want anything else. Miranda stabs my heart with pain. Such a small lie. But to protect that little lie, Akiha has fought against so much. It finally became too much. Leaving her crying like she is now. Akiha, you're my only Nissan for all this time. I could never accept anybody else as my Nissan. Let alone love anybody else. I can't do anything about this feeling. Okay, hits my chest once more and grows quiet. A long silence. Sorry, murmurs Akiha, momentarily breaking the silence. My heart stutters at that single word. Akiha was alone with her pain all this time. She was in pain because she knew everything. That I was adopted, that I was raised as Tonohiki. Everything. She's now once again that young black-haired girl who was always crying and apologized to me when I was a kid. Come to think of it, Akiha was always apologizing to me. A small, nearly infinitesimal happiness for Akiha. She still made up an elaborate story to protect it. That story itself was the barrier pushing her back, but was also her one source of happiness. Akiha, No, I'm sorry. I've been selfish, but this is the last time. So you don't have to worry. Akiha pushes away from me. She's not crying anymore. The normal Akiha is here now. What do you mean this is the last... Akiha? Look, Nissan. My hair won't turn back anymore. Akiha looks at me, not sad, but rather let me take in the truth of this statement. Her hair remains that dull, bloody red. So, the tone of blood is in control of her. It looks like it was with Hiki. That's just for now, right? Besides, you're still Akiha, it's just not a problem. No. I know my own body. I know I can't go back. So this is the end of my lie. Nissan, you shouldn't be close to a monster like me. You should escape this place and live on as Nanae Shiki. Akiha bows and her head and steps back. I don't know anything about this Nanae Shiki. I have no attachment to that name now. No. Even if I did, such a thing would be unimportant compared to Akiha. You idiot. Grab Akiha's arms. Hey, Nissan. She pushes back. She's acting so strong, but always lonely. She caught me. Not to think of it, she caught me a long time ago. Listen, Akiha. I don't care what anyone says. Oh, we're stopping before it happens. I'm just getting all this out of the way. We're stopping right before it happens. That'll be tomorrow then. Because this text is actually pretty good. I am your brother. No matter what happens, it doesn't matter if we're not blood related. I'm your brother. Thank you, Nissan. But even if I wasn't, I'd stay beside you. What is good? Repeat that. This section. All this dialogue. It's good. It's very good. Very emotional. I love it. That's an awful thing to say before doing the thing. Yeah. Even if you're not my sister, you're still important to me. I won't let anyone else hurt you. Learn to my arms. Oh, here's the fucking line. There it is. I love you as my sister. Hold her tightly. But I love you as a woman even more. And we're gonna end it there. You are my sister, therefore we shall honky sploinky. She give free. That is a good ass scene. Entire scene, beginning to end, is actually fucking peak. There's a minute you're not wrong. That shit is peak. Except that last line. Except that last line. Like, it is so perfect. The entire convo between them is so perfect. I love it. Like, bro, my ears are watering. I'm shedding tears here. It's so peak. And then they fuck afterwards, and it's like, come on, man. You didn't need to do that. But alright. You could have kept it at sibling love, but no. You had to make it freaky. So that could be the end of the Akiha route? I said eyes. You're not listening. I said eyes. Tomorrow could be the last stream of the Akiha route. Oh boy! Gotta change that title then. That's crazy. Finally finished the Akiha route. Only 2 more to go. And then it's on to Kohaku, which will be... Well, you have to guide me how to get to it, obviously. But yeah. Ugh. Good route. This route has been peaked. You shut the fuck. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed, which it seems you almost certainly did. Dude, this was so good. Loved it. This was so good, except that last line. But this was so good. So I'm gonna leave it at that. Have a good day, evening, or night, wherever you are in the whole wide world. And hope to see each and every single one of you. Same time, same place. Next time, we finish the Akiha route for good. Bye-bye!